Hello again everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a spread for Valentine's week, and I'm going to be using some papers from Stamperia. This is their Klimt collection of scrapbooking papers, and there's also some ephemera that goes with this. You'll see I've got three different sizes. I'll just give you a flip through so you can see on this middle size. So I've got some options on the size of things to cut out. So you'll see that there's a little love plate here, some various others that I might use. My starting point for this spread is going to be the kiss, because that seems appropriate for Valentine's Day. So I might use some of the background papers, but there's also these squares which are also in the smaller ones, so I might use the smaller ones. And then there's these little boxes which again are in the bigger book as well, so I might use the bigger ones of those. I might cut out some boxes from this background paper, and we've got some roundels here, which are quite nice. And then at the back there's these which are quite nice to cut out, and this is the same in all three books, so I've got three sizes to choose from, but I may use some of these as well. I'm probably going to use, for my boxes, I'm probably going to just use some black boxes because there's quite a lot of black in here. And I've got some washi tape standing by. So it depends, because there are a few different colours in these papers, so it depends which one I use. I may pick out some of the other colours, the red or the green. I'll see, I haven't quite decided yet. So if you're interested to see what I'm going to do with these for Valentine's week, then keep watching. So you can see I've cut out a few bits and pieces from three different sizes of the Klimt collection. So from the small one, the 6x6, what did I cut out of here? Yeah, so I cut a couple of roundels from this page, and then I've taken out a couple of pages to kind of, I think I'm going to cut some boxes from these, sort of the box size, and then do some layered boxes on those. I did think initially that I might use the, was it the more yellowy one? That one. But it just felt that there would be too much of this kind of goldy yellow in there, so I decided to go for a bit of variety in the colours, which is why I've chosen those. So I'm going to have a go at using the Happy Planner box punch to cut those out. I've had varying results with that in the past. It seems to just depend on the thickness of the paper, so we'll see if it works with these. If it's not working, I might just cut out some boxes by hand. And then from the 8x8 inch, I cut the smaller kind of plaques here, the love and the joy. And then from the back, I've cut out a dreamy woman there. I think that was all, oh no, and from the, I cut out some of these small boxes, and the ones I chose were ones again that moved away from the yellowy goldy colour to give me a bit more variety of colour and a bit more choice. Not sure how I'm going to use these yet. What often happens with smaller bits that I have is that I'll end up putting them on after the pen, but we'll see this time. And then from the large 12 by 12, I've cut out the larger plaques, so the joy and the love, and I've cut out the kiss from the back here, and also another embracing couple there. I'm afraid I don't know what that one's called. I think that's all I cut from that sheet. Yeah. So I've used all three of the sheets, of the sheet sizes. So I'm going to cut out a few of the boxes from the background paper. Let's see how I get on with that, and then we can move on to actually placing and mixing them with probably some black, maybe some gold boxes on here. So I thought I'd see if I can get the rose on here, because I always associate that with Valentine's Day. Okay, good, so that's cut, which is a bonus. This one's slightly smaller, but I don't mind that. See if it'll cut it. So we've got 3 from that one. Let's take some from this one as well. So I'm quite pleased those have worked. So, oops, caught one trying to escape. Okay, so I've got, still got some of the gold, but I've got some of these greens and a bit of the red in there. So we'll see how those work. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these 2 couples. And this being kind of really the focal point and the jumping off point. So I'm going to put this mostly onto the sidebar. Obviously it'll come into Monday a little bit, but then that is Valentine's Day, so that feels okay. Just so that I can work out the positioning of that, I'm going to put a Valentine's Day sticker on the top. On the 14th. Okay, because I don't really want to come up any higher than that. So I'll stick that on. So I'm using my tape runner for this. there, and then I think I'm going to use one of these square boxes just to cover that up, I think. No, I'll see, I'll wait and do that. And then I'll stick this one down the bottom here. I'm going to put this as near to the bottom as I can without covering that quote up, and over to the side. Okay, so that still gives me some boxes here. Right. I like the idea of having love somewhere around Valentine's Day, so I might overlay that onto a box. So let's have a look what black boxes I've got. There's quite a lot of black in the colour scheme here, so I think I'm going to use black boxes, black or gold, I think, on this spread. So I'm just looking in the black and white book, and also the colourful boxes book. So I think I'll use one of these. I think I might do that at the bottom instead of the top. So let's have a look at some of these boxes, because I think I might layer them with some boxes to write in. That brings quite a bit of the black in, if we're going to be using some black boxes with this. I think those colours of those are a bit too similar. those. Let's put those down. Okay, so now those are down, let's put some small black or gold boxes on top of there. Okay, so we'll put some of these smaller rectangular. Realise these aren't terribly evenly cut. I'll try and even that out a bit. Cut off some of the excess black on this side. So I have had some problems with this Colourful Boxes book. Some of the pages, the registration seems to be off. This isn't too bad, but one of the Gold Boxes pages, the cutting is completely out, which is a shame. Wonky. That wants to come off again. I'll live with that. I need to cut that again. Perhaps go a bit nearer the top for that one. Yep, quite like those. So I know that for my big Gold Boxes, these here are all over the place, cut wise. So I'm not really going to be able to use those. So okay, so I'm going to cut the edges around this because they're slightly off, to try and even them up a bit, because I think I'm going to put that on as a diamond shape, so it'll look a bit odd if the edges are uneven. Not sure whether I can do it on the other page or whether, or whether that gap is too big. a bit. Should just about be able to do that. Again, let's cut the side that's torn first. Try and tidy that up a bit. So I think I'm going to put another of the larger black boxes on this side here. So I think I'll put some lines in. And I like to do my lines in grey rather than black. This is a Unipin fine line, because sometimes I think the black lines kind of overwhelm the text, and I just think that it should be the text that stands out, not the lines. And I've recently been using this stencil, which isn't a line stencil. I think it's supposed to be sort of slats. But I quite like it. I like that it's broken up, and I like that it's on an angle, so it's something slightly different. So I'll just draw those in 2 or 3. I just wish I had more lines, because I always have to come down and reposition and add another one. So I don't think I said that this is the colour of this one is light grey in the Unipin fine line. Okay, so that's the lines. So I'd like to put these two somewhere. She's looking quite wistful. Just trying to work out where the best place is. I think I like her up there. Just have a look at these smaller ones and the roundels, see where they might go. Yeah, so I'll put the joy at the top there. So I like that we've got the kind of Art Nouveau patterning on both sides, and also that kind of the muted vintage look on both of those. Yeah, I'm going to put her in that corner at the top. So I'm just sort of kind of trying to space out the figures as much as I can. Rather than have them all too close together. So I'll add that one to this cluster here, which gives it a bit of cohesion. I'm just wondering whether to turn that on the angle, because I've got these boxes here on an angle. I'm trying to avoid having it too regimented like that. Think about that, put her on first. Okay, so I've butted her up to that sort of huddle of boxes. I think if I put that on an angle, I might want to include some other boxes at an angle. Let's see if I've got any quotes and text that I want to use. So I've got "Follow Your Heart" there, which seems quite appropriate. So let's see if we can put that somewhere. So that's gold and black, so that fits quite nicely. Let's put that one down there. Right, so we've got one that says "Put Your Heart Into It." somewhere. Yeah, so I'm going to put that just there. So I'm just wondering now if I need to put any other text in there. So we've got love text there with a heart in it. See if that will go somewhere. Yeah, I can put that down here. Now, do I want to add anything more now? Or wait until after the pen and add any more stuff that I think needs to go on there. I think I'm going to put that one on and I'm going to put it straight. I've made the decision. Drop that down slightly because I think I might put a little box in there. Maybe a small gold one. Yeah, those have all been cut wrong as well. That's really annoying. Let's have a look at these. Yeah, well, those are better. Slightly out, but and I think to match that, I'll put one at the top there. So I think I'm going to leave that there for now. As I say, I might add some of these smaller boxes in after the pen. I've also got a couple of these. I mean, I've already got them in the large size, but I might use them again in the smaller size. But I think for now I'll leave it at that and see how much writing I want to do at the time, and then add in afterwards as necessary. So I hope you enjoyed that. I was really excited to use these papers. I think they're wonderful. and it does fit the Valentine's theme really well, I think. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon.